Well, hello, students. Welcome to EDUC 1300. My name is Dr. Danielle Williams, and I will be your teacher this semester. As many of you know, I am also your associate principal here at Caldwell Senior High School. So I want to take this time to congratulate you all on being selected into our third cohort of the associate degree program. It shows a lot of initiative on your part to pursue your associate degree while you're also in high school. So this is your first course, and it is also my first course as a college teacher. So we're going to figure out this thing together. So what I'm going to do right now is go through the syllabus with you and talk about some due dates and maybe do a little bit of well, in another video, I'll do a kind of how-to with D2L as you get started with your first assignment. So if you look over here, well, for you, it's on the screen. Your syllabus is provided within the shell within D2L, so you can log in and look at a copy of it while I go over this. I would also encourage you all to come to my office in the tech tower on the second floor and pick up a paper copy of the documents that I'm going to go over today. So I'm going to go over the syllabus and your timeline. So note that you won't have that option for most of your classes as you pursue your associate degree, but I thought it was important that as you take your first course that it mimics as much as possible as what you'd get in high school. So the first page is just some information about me and the course. So again, my name is Dr. Williams. This course is completely virtual. We will not meet. There'll be no required meetings face to face. From time to time, I will let you know when I'm available that I'll be recording live if you want to pop in and just be a part of the live taping of some things I might want to discuss, some points that I want to bring home, but you will never be required to log in. And I'm going to talk about attendance a little bit later. So that's that information. This is my Lone Star ID. So even though I work for Spring ISD, for the purposes of this course, we'll be communicating primarily through Lone Star. The reason I want you to use your Lone Star email address is because as you go through this program, that's how you'll have to communicate with Lone Star professors, so professors that are not Spring ISD employees. So I want to be sure that you become more comfortable and with using your Lone Star ID with email. I'm sorry, with checking it as well. That's going to be important that you check your Lone Star email for communications about this course, and then as you go forward, there'll also be times as we get closer to registering for the summer, if you choose to take summer courses, or next fall, that you check your Lone Star email and use that credential to communicate with certain personnel at Lone Star. And there is an assignment specific to advising, and we'll get to that in a couple of weeks. So that's that piece. This is the department contact for EDUC. So this is the, I guess, like the Dr. James person, if you will, for this department, and that is Dr. Crystal Allen. Again, some more information about the class. It is a 3-hour course. It's 48 contact hours in the sense that it's a 16-week course, and it's a 3-credit course, so that's where that 48 comes from. The course starts Monday, January 13th, and it will run through May 11th as well. So you all are divided into 3 sections. So there are 3 sections of this course. All of you will see the same things at the same time. I'm using a template in section 1904, which dumps into the other 2 sections. So all of you will see the exact same things. Again, it's asynchronous, meaning that it is completely online and you never have to log in with me, but again, there's attendance. Your textbook is an online textbook, so it is digital. We do not provide printed copies of it, so it is completely digital. If you want to download a copy of it and print it, it's about 500 pages. That is completely up to you, but the school or the school district will not be providing you with a printed copy. It is completely online. So the goal of this course is really to help you navigate entering college. College is a completely different mode and animal, if you will, of attending school. While again, you'll have a bit of a buffer because I am your first teacher. I understand what it's like to be in high school. I know what your course load here at Winchie entails. So there'll be more grace afforded to you in this course than there will be in some of your courses going forward. But nonetheless, it is important that students have an opportunity to um, ease into college and to get some help with that. And so that's what this course is designed. It's designed to help you navigate time management, study skills, looking at declaring majors. Even though you're a high school student, you still have to complete the assignments as if you were a full-time college student. So those are some of the things. What does it mean to have academic advising? And that kind of stuff. So it kind of walks you through, holds your hand through that kind of freshman feeling of being in college. And so these are just the objectives. You can read through those on your own. I won't do that for you. But here we go with the grading policy. So this course is based on a 1,000, it's based on points. So the most points you can receive are 1,000 points. And so as part of the syllabus, you have all of the assignments that you're required to do and how much each of them are weighted. And so that's what this list is. And again, you have this digitally within the shell, and you will be able to pick up a copy from my office on second floor Tech Tower. But here again, notice that attendance is part of your grade. So attendance is 100 points for the entire semester. You get 6.25 points for every class you attend. And so by attendance, you will log on for at least an hour each week within the D2L system. And that's how you will get your attendance. So starting from Monday, January 13th until Sunday, January 19th at 11:59, you have to log on to the system and clock an hour's worth of time within the system. And so I will be checking for that weekly, your points as far as how much time. So it's all or nothing. You either do the hour within the week or you don't. So again, if you take 100 divided by 16, that's where that 6.25 comes from, and that is how your attendance grade is calculated. Also, just going forward as you progress in this program and have classes from people who are not Spring ISD employees specifically housed at Winchie, when you have an asynchronous class, they can drop you if you don't attend class. You get dropped for non-participation. And so I want you all to get in the habit of logging on and being in the system for however long your teacher dictates. I just say an hour a week. And what will help you is that the book is online. So you have to log in and access your textbook. And so that'll help you with that piece of being online in the system for a certain amount of time, specifically that 1 hour piece. All right, so here are all of your assignments. Each week I'll make a little video that goes over what the assignment entails and how to navigate through the assignment. So again, I'm not going to read through all of these things for you because you have a copy of them, but each week I'll make a video that details what you're going to do. All right, and then also some important dates. So Lone Star in the spring is really good because we being Spring ISD kind of aligned to their dates as well. But there will be some times when we don't have school at in Spring ISD. So for instance, some dates in February where we don't have class. But again, you'll still have assignments that are due that week. So that part doesn't stop. And it's completely doable. The assignments, there's enough time. I know you have this class outside of your normal 7-period day, but there is enough time built into the week to get it done. It's not an overwhelming amount of assignments if you pace yourself. Because again, time management is one of the things that is built into you learning this course. So again, here's the attendance policy. I've highlighted that for you regarding what constitutes attendance. So it's a 16-week course. You need to log in for at least an hour each Sunday by 11:59. So that is on you to make sure that happens. Um, And then just talking about class participation and academic integrity. So remember that you are required, there'll be some times when you have to post within the D2L. There'll be a question and you answer that post. That's actually one of your first assignments, is to to reply to a thread, to introduce yourself, and then to also be part of a discussion. So that's part of your participation. It's also part of your assignments. Academic integrity, so not cheating. Let's not There are ways to determine if students are using artificial intelligence to answer questions. Guys, I promise you the stuff that you have to do is not that difficult to require you to go outside and use ChatGPT or any of these other AI generated or AI assistive kind of websites. You do need to be able to answer and use your own words for these assignments, and not even cheating off of each other. So sitting in the food court and just saying, hey, what did you put for such and such? Let's make sure that you are doing your own thinking. And if you need help, I am here for you. This other stuff really doesn't pertain to you all, as you are not on campus, and that kind of thing. So I'm going to move on from this document to go over your assignment. So again, you can pick up this document in my office, or you can download it from the D2L. But these are all of the assignments that you will have to complete. So this is one way to manage your assignments, making sure that you check off that you've completed all of these things. But even better is the course calendar. So this document breaks down your assignments by week. And so you can see right here, week one, you're going to review, meet your instructor. So on D2L, and again, I'm going to do a separate video about that piece, walking you through that first shell. A meet your instructor piece. I'm your instructor, so there's a blurb about me. So you're going to do a thread where you introduce yourself to your peers and to me. And so I've done the same thing. So I'm not asking you to do anything I haven't done. Rather, there's a little blurb about me, and you'll just do the same thing. And you're asked to respond to at least one person, and for extra points, you respond to more than one person. Then you go into the textbook and you're going to read chapter one. I promise you, if you just sit and focus for maybe 30 minutes, an hour max, you can get through chapter one. It is not a very long chapter. And then you'll do a discussion. There are two options for discussion posts. You only choose one. And then your other assignments are to do the campus resource assignment. There's a video, and then you answer some questions. Syllabus upload. This is just to make sure you understand how to upload assignments by downloading them from D2L, doing what you need to do with it, and then being able to submit them. So this is just a test to make sure that you can do that. And then a survey, what students say. Again, it's inside the textbook in D2L. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but right now, each week, like I said, I'll do a video kind of highlighting what is going to happen in that chapter, what you need to focus on, and then explaining what the assignments are. So that's it for this piece. Again, there'll be another video in part kind of showing you how to use D2L and to navigate through the system. I look forward to working with all of you. Please come up to the office, and if you need help during the week, I am here for you. Just knock on the door. If I'm not here, I'll be back at some point in time. But also use your email, use your Lone Star email to communicate with me. I am going to send something out to parents one time, for just introduce myself to them. That will have to come from Spring ISD, because I can't use Lone Star stuff to communicate with your parents. But I will do that, and then from there we'll be doing everything else through Lone Star, because I want you to become accustomed to that. All right, guys, let's have a great semester. I look forward to working with you all. Let me know if you need any help.